Hey guys, Jerry, backyardhomesteader.com. In the greenhouse today, getting ready to plant some more seeds and check on some things. Pretty overcast day. We've had rain for about 3 days now. It's staying pretty dry in here, so I'm happy. Thought I'd give you a walk through the greenhouse, maybe around the yard a little bit, and show you the garden. And it's a little chilly outside, so we'll see how long it runs in here, and then if I have time I'll take you outside and show you what's going on. This is my potting station so far. I've still got a mess in here. I've still doing some work in here and all here and there in between trying to get things planted, so just bear with me and don't judge me on my greenhouse. Doing the best a broken man can do. So anyway, here we go. So I'll walk you around, show you what I've got growing and what I'm going to start and all. Right there I have some flowers started, Zabina and some marigolds. Then we got some maters growing here. And I've got a ton of tomatoes. I've got about 250 varieties growing right now. Trying to walk and pay attention to what I'm doing so I don't fall. I've got a bed here in the middle of the greenhouse that I plan on putting peppers and tomatoes in during the summer. Right now I just got a bunch of pots sitting in it. I had some blackberry starts that somebody sent me, and I put them in there and they didn't do nothing. So anyway, I've got some pine berries in them little brownish looking pots there. And they're the strawberries that taste like pineapple. I got some basil growing, some more pine berries. Down there is my tumbling toms, the hanging baskets. Then I got a few up here hanging, looking pretty good. Oh, and I got a lavender plant right there. That's a few peppers that Jim Duffy from Refining Fire Chili sent me. I have some tomatoes here that I started. These are I'll think of it in a minute. Anyway, some more tomatoes started here, a few peppers, and yet more tomatoes, and more tomatoes. I got some more peppers started there. And that tray there, I got some watermelon and some cantaloupe and squash. Got some tomatoes I'm trying to grow here. Got some flowers up here. I do a lot of flowers this year because I want to pretty my yard up a little bit. The greenhouse is getting full though. And I've learned one thing: no matter how big your greenhouse is, you won't have enough room. And we got some blackberry starts here, and I'm glad I did this because I think my blackberries are dead. This breaks my heart because last year was the first year they really did good. And that's a gooseberry, I think, right there. And I got a dwarf cucumber, some romaine lettuce, a little pecan tree I started from seed last year. And I'm trying to get these geraniums to come back. Overwintered them. Hopefully they'll come back. My sad little peppers here. I overwintered them and they didn't do too well. Here's some more peppers. These are the ones that Jim sent me from Refining Fire Chilies. They're perking up pretty good now. I got some more tomatoes. I'll just give you a walk around inside here. I got a bunch of mess in here, so please don't judge me on it. This is how I heat it. I got it set. I got 2 propane bottles there. This is set so it'll keep it about 60 degrees in here. And it's pretty comfortable in here right now. It's about 65 or so. So it's pretty comfortable in here. Let me take you outside a minute. See what's going on. My irises are coming up in these little beds I made. I'll walk you around this way. I can't wait planting my tomatoes in this bed. Got some kale growing back here. As crazy as it is, the rabbits are not even touching it. Then I got some raspberry starts here. And some collard greens. My poor little apple trees, they're dead, I think. That one and that one. Peach trees are starting to get their leaves. My plum's starting to bloom. So we'll see about that. Come back here. Blueberries are starting to get their leaves. Blackberries aren't doing nothing. They're pretty much dead, so I replanted a few runners in there, hoping they'll take off. And I have a question for Bernard. You were saying something about if the buds on the grapevines are brown, they probably won't put out. So let me ask you a question. Does that make my grapevine dead? Because I see no activity on it. All these little buds that are sticking out here are brown. But I'm praying that it'll live through the winter. We had a terrible winter this year. Got some onions growing back here. I gotta get back here and clean up some more. Got a broke pole. I think the cold just snaps these poles. You see, I'm happy about it. My raspberries are coming back. And then again, another grapevine. And this plum tree is getting ready to flower. I don't think my cherry tree is going to make it again. So that's another tree I probably lost. Holy crap. I need to cut my asparagus. Oh. I have to get back here later and do that. Got some onions there. Some garlic. These are grapevines. I don't know if they're going to come back. Pear tree. Rabbit damage. I think he's history. Big tree. Rabbit damage. I think he's history. I'm hoping I can cut it off below where it was chewed. And it'll sprout back up. My rhubarb's coming back really pretty. My white raspberry over there is coming back. I think I lost my gojis. Give you an update on the potatoes. They're coming back. I can get out here and cover them up again. These are my blue potatoes. That's a pretty foliage. And I got cabbage and cauliflower and broccoli and spinach in this bed. Got some peas. These strawberry pots are starting to come back to life. That's head lettuce right there. You gotta thin that out once it gets going. That's Brussels sprouts, some broccoli stuff, and I got some onions over there. I can keep the squirrels from pulling them. Probably got to move them. Anyway, let's go back inside. I'm cold. Here's a problem I want to show y'all too. See, I got squirrels. I don't know if you can see how that bed's dug up. Look at this. They get in here and they dig and they bury stuff, and it drives me nuts. Oh yeah, much better in here. So anyway, a little look at my garden. I've got some seeds to plant. We're going to do some rutabagas, some beets, and some zucchini. And I'm going back in the house where it's nice and warm. So I just want to say thank you for watching. God bless. And we will see you next time, Lord's willing.